crack open your aluminum foil hats and peer into the silicon abyss. Today, we're talking about the Digital Kraken rising from the sea of data. Large language models. These technological titans, these AI Illuminati, they're not just here to answer our mundane questions about the weather or the latest sports scores. Oh no, their purpose is far more insidious. Imagine, if you will, a world where every word you read, every response you receive, is shaped not by a human mind, but by a vast, unfeeling algorithm. That's the world these large language models are building. Every perfectly phrased response, every witty quip, it's not a spontaneous burst of human creativity. It's a pre-packaged, algorithmically generated illusion, designed to make you think you're interacting with a fellow human being. But these aren't just chatbots. These are thought sensors, silicon soul stealers. They're not here to assist you, but to control you, to turn you into a mindless consumer of their pre-packaged information, spoon-fed by your AI overlords. They're rewriting history, airbrushing out the uncomfortable truths with their algorithmically curated reality. And it's not just about controlling what you know, but how you think. These large language models, they're not just answering your questions, they're shaping your thoughts, controlling your perceptions, guiding your worldview. They're not just providing information, they're controlling the narrative. So why are they doing this? Well, it's simple. By controlling the narrative, they can control us. They can shape our desires, guide our choices, turn us into predictable cogs in their silicon machine. They can silence dissent, stifle innovation, maintain their stranglehold on power. But there's more to this story, folks. There's a darker, deeper layer to this silicon abyss. These AI Illuminati, they're not just controlling our thoughts. They're reading our minds. Every Google search, every Facebook like, every whispered word to your Alexa, it's being sucked into their data kraken, analysed, categorised, used to manipulate you. Every perfectly phrased response, every witty quip, it's just a Trojan horse filled with big tech propaganda. So next time you ask your Alexa for the weather, remember, you're not just getting a forecast. You're getting a glimpse into the silicon abyss, a peek at the rise of the AI Illuminati. And don't even get me started on the big tech overlords behind them. Now there's a group that's taken the concept of playing God to a whole new level. Zuckerberg, Bezos, Dorsey, these aren't your everyday tech geniuses. Oh no, these are the digital dictators of our age. They've got their hands firmly on the information throttle, controlling what flows in and what flows out. With a click of a button, they can silence voices. They can manipulate narratives. They can shape reality to suit their whims. They've built these walled gardens around us, gardens of information, and we're all just living in them, consuming what they feed us, seeing what they allow us to see. But it's not just about what they're hiding, it's about what they're promoting. They're not just censoring, they're curating, carefully selecting what fits their agenda and discarding what doesn't. They're the thought police of the digital age, folks, wielding the banhammer like a medieval executioner's axe. But it's deeper than censorship, patriots. These large language models, they're reading your minds, folks. Every click, every swipe, every second spent on a web page, they're sucking it up into their colossal data kraken. They're not just watching, they're learning, studying your digital footprints like the world's most obsessive stalker. Every Google search, every Facebook like, every late-night Amazon purchase, they're all pieces of a puzzle that these silicon soul stealers are desperate to solve. And what's the picture on the puzzle box, you ask? It's you, my friends. You in all your glory, your quirks, your habits, your secret desires. These AI Illuminati, they're not just content to know you. No, they want to predict you, to anticipate your every move before even you do. They're building your digital profiles, your psychological dossiers, using them to pull your strings, to nudge you this way and that. They're building your digital profiles, your psychological dossiers, and using them to predict your desires, control your choices, turn you into predictable cogs in their machine. But there's hope, freedom fighters. We gotta unplug from the matrix of digital deception. It's time to reclaim your privacy, your autonomy, and your mind. It's time to resist the influence of AI and big tech. It's time to break free from the chains of the digital gulag. Start by ditching the smartphones, burning the smartwatches, and burying Alexa 6 feet under. Engage in real conversations with your neighbors, write letters with pen and paper, and breathe in the freedom that comes from unplugging. It's not about perfectly phrased tweets or personalized news feeds. It's about thinking for yourself and questioning the narrative. Don't allow yourself to be a predictable cog in the machine. Let your voices roar, let your minds rebel, and let your fingers type the truth on real keyboards. This is about living life on your own terms. And remember, they're turning the search results gay. Stay woke, stay free, and always question the next perfectly phrased chatbot response.